Good morning, WLA, and good morning especially to you seniors. This is the last time that I'll have an opportunity to talk to you before graduation. You've had a great 4 years here at WLA, but I do realize that when you look back at your 4 years at WLA, the thing that will probably be etched in your memory the most will be what has happened over the past 2 to 3 months. A time that's really, really unprecedented, a time in which we really don't know what the future is going to be. I'm sure that as this year went along, you were really looking forward to being graduated from high school and out of WLA. But I'm also sure that you did not want it to go this way and have your time here cut short. As you think back at all of the memories that you made while you were here at WLA, one time that I want you to look back at is what your feelings were like when you were a freshman, at a time when you were a little bit anxious, maybe a little worried about the future. You probably didn't even know how you were going to get through one day, much less 1 month or even your freshman year. When I remember back to my freshman year, I had lots of people who supported me, people who were behind me, my parents, my teachers, my friends. But the thing, I do realize that the thing that got me through that first year more than anything else was God. God was always by my side, steering me, helping me be successful through my freshman year. He was there for me, and he promises to be there for you. And he brought you through that first year and all 4 years that you were here at WLA. What does your future look like? Well, we're not sure on that. So the passage that I would like to share with you this morning is taken from Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Right now I can't think of anything, any other time in my life when I've been more unsure of what the future might bring. In fact, while I wrote this and I'm in the middle of writing this chapel, we have no idea what graduation is even going to look like or what the next school year is going to look like. But I do know this. God has promised to be with all of us, and he has promised to bless us. I want you to listen to what God said to Joshua as he was about to lead the Israelites into the promised land. Listen to Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua had a huge task. He was following up the great leader Moses. How would Joshua ever going to be able to live up to one of the greatest leaders ever? Moses had led the Israelites out of Egypt, through the desert, all the way to the edge of the promised land. And now Moses was being taken away. And it was Joshua's job to take the Israelites across the Jordan River into the promised land and to defeat the powerful kingdoms that lay ahead of them in the promised land in Canaan. I'm sure that Joshua was super nervous about what his future looked like. But God promised him that he would be with him wherever he went and whatever he did. And you know what? God does the same thing for you, and he does the same thing for me. No matter how uncertain our future may be, no matter how uncertain this summer is going to be, no matter how uncertain this next fall will be, or even next year, please listen to the words that God spoke to Joshua. Be strong, be courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. So to each one of you seniors, as you move on from WLA, trust that God will always be with you. God's richest blessings to the class of 2020.